Alrighty, moments before you guys arrived, I had you guys participate in a little experiment. Some of y'all ate quesadillas with meat, while the other half of you guys just ate quesadillas with cheese and vegetables. Can I see a show of hands of who ate the quesadillas with meat? Okay. And then who ate the vegetable ones? Alright. Did anybody experience bloating, gas, heaviness, just feeling tired? What did you experience?
I felt bloated after I ate.
And what kind of quesadilla did you eat?
I had the meat.
Yeah, I felt pretty sleepy, and I was also meat quesadilla.
Okay. Did anybody feel perfectly okay? What did you eat?
I had the one with the vegetables, and it's pretty good.
Vegetables? And you?
I had meat.
Okay. What if I told you guys that that's because humans are meant to be herbivores and not carnivores. Although humans eat a variety of animals as well as plants, giving us the title of omnivores, our bodies are actually anatomically meant to be herbivores. As stated by cardiologist William C. Roberts, humans aren't physiologically designed to eat meat. I think the evidence is pretty clear. If you look at the various characteristics of carnivores versus herbivores, it doesn't take a genius to see where humans line up. Robert is not only referring to the extremities, but also internal features of our bodies and instincts. Let's take a look at the extremities first. Our mouths, compared to the size of our heads, are actually pretty small. And that's very common in a lot of herbivores. If you take a closer look at our teeth, they're pretty well rounded, and our canines are a lot smaller than carnivores, who have sharp canines meant for tearing off flesh. Our jaws are also a lot more versatile when it comes to mobility. We can move our jaws up, down, side to side, whereas carnivores can only move their jaws upwards and downwards. That's because our molars in the back, which are flat, are meant to grind up vegetables and fruits, whereas carnivores don't even have molars in the back. And that's because they're really just meant to, their teeth are designed to tear off flesh and swallow their foods whole. Now, our nails are very soft, short, bendable, they can break easily, and we wouldn't be as successful in tearing off flesh, whereas carnivores have sharp claws that can easily do the job. Which leads me to the internal function of our bodies. As mentioned previously, carnivores are able to swallow their foods whole. Their stomach acids are a lot stronger than ours. They're designed to break down the bacteria that, would usually kill or even make us sick. Whereas our acids in our stomach are a lot weaker. They have an easy time breaking down things like fruits and vegetables, but meats is a little bit harder, and the only reason why it does so is because the meats that we eat are cooked or processed. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to digest raw meat as successfully. That kind of leads me to the intestines. Intestines are a very big part of your digestive system process. Earlier I asked a lot of you guys if you felt bloated, tired, heavy, sluggish, and most of you guys that ate meat actually answered that you felt, had someone who felt bloated, someone who felt tired, and why do you guys think that is?
Our intestines are longer.
Yeah, that's actually exactly why. Carnivores have short intestinal tracts that allows the meat to pass through the digestive system quickly, whereas ours are a lot longer, and that's because they're designed to slowly break down our foods. That way our body can absorb the nutrients that we get from vegetables and fruits, whereas carnivores don't even need that because they eat raw meat. And that's actually why if we were to eat anything like raw meat, or if we eat meat that's not very well cooked, we get sick a lot of the times. Because our intestines are longer, it gives the meat a lot more time to rot. It gives the bacteria a lot more time to spread through your intestines. And it causes blockage, which can cause bloating, constipation, anything like that. And those are actually symptoms of rejection that your body gives you. Now, let's move on to instincts. Carnivores are often feared and known for their deadly instincts. They thrive they thrive off of blood and raw meat, and they actually enjoy killing, whereas humans don't. We're not the best of hunters. We have to use camouflage and weapons to do our huntings, and while some of us are capable of doing so, a lot of us just cringe in the sight of blood and find raw meat repulsive. Which leads to a bigger question. If meat is so bad for us, why do we eat it? I mean, it's been proven that the saturated fats, the high amounts of cholesterol, and even the high amounts of proteins cause things like strokes, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, just a number of diseases, and even shorten our lifespans. I would say it's simply because that's what we've been taught. All our lives we have been taught that meat is good and even necessary for our diets. However, if you look at the human anatomy, you'll see that we're not necessarily meant to eat meat. We've seen that the human body is designed to live on fruits and vegetables. Our extremities, bodies, functions, and instincts